In this video, I'll be sharing with you the top 5 reasons why we should never ever quit our passions. Gratitude Thursdays. Maria on the mic. Yo. Yo. Gratitude galore. That is how we roll. Yo. 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 Grateful for all, even when it's small. Yo. 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 Blessings some more. Gratitude in store. Yo. 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 Gratitude galore. Welcome aboard. Yo. Yo. Welcome aboard. Hey, 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 what's up, Gratitude Buddies? It's your girl Maria back with another episode. I know I have been MIA for quite a while, but I'm back. And while I was away, I was thinking a lot about quitting. And the first time I remember the first time I had the term quitting was from a negative perception where you're not supposed to quit, you should never quit. And I found myself debating a lot and wondering, am I doing the right thing? Is this the path that I should take? Is this really worth it? Will it all work out in the end? And these questions lingering in my mind made me wonder, like, am I really doing the right thing? And after thinking a lot, after soul searching, I realized that I should not quit. I should fight that spirit. And I began asking myself questions like, what if it all works out? What if this is my true calling? What if this is what I'm meant to be doing at this exact moment? And I know I'm not the only one who goes through those instances where we just feel like, oh, is this what I'm doing worth it? Should I continue doing it? And I'm here to tell you that don't quit by giving you top 5 reasons why we should never quit. And also by at the end of the video, I'll also give a gratitude activity that we can engage in to ensure that we pursue our passions and that we don't quit. And without further ado, let's go to the first reason why we should never quit our passion, which is quitting prevents us from personal growth. I want you to picture this. Maybe you are an artist, you are a musician, you are a painter, and you've been doing this for a while, and you quit while still going through it. Don't you think that it will rob you of the happiness and the fulfillment that pursuing that passion brings in the long run? And I think that pursuing our passion is not just about accomplishing a certain goal, like, oh, I released 100 episodes of this podcast, so that's it, my passion is done. Or it's not really about that. It's about the journey itself, the things that we experience, the lessons we learn, the mistakes we make, the good things we learn that will contribute to our personal growth as individuals. Because we'll be like, labda in 10 years to come, we'll look back and say, wow, I've really grown as a person. Let's say before I began pursuing my passion, I was really lazy. We can say lazy. And then I realized that I'm so hardworking. I've become hardworking. I've become a timekeeper. So if we quit, we will never really realize the benefits of pursuing our passion. We'll never really witness that personal growth, that personal fulfillment, that personal happiness. And the number 2 reason why we should never quit is that quitting prevents us from learning from mistakes. So imagine you've pursued your passion, and then maybe people have rejected. Let's say you are a designer, you've designed for a while, people have rejected your designs, and then you begin wondering, am I really such a bad designer that nobody sees my worth, nobody sees the value that I bring? And if we quit, we'll accept the idea that my work is work. It's like accepting. So if we don't quit, we'll assess our designs and see, oh, where might I be making mistakes? Why are my designs getting rejected? And we'll analyze and maybe realize, oh, maybe there's this mistake that I'm making, and we rectify, and then maybe we present it to another person and they're like, wow, I love your work. So if we quit, we'll never really learn from the mistake. We'll always think that we are okay, we don't have mistakes, and that the people just don't like our work, or we are bad artists. And in the real sense, it's just that some mistakes that need to be rectified so that we can really enjoy our passion. And I think that quitting prevents us from the resilience that mistakes give us. When we make a mistake, we learn from it. We internalize it and we say, oh, so I messed up here, and next time I'll try not. But if we quit, we are trying to say, there's no room for mistakes here. If I'm wrong till the end. And we won't really have that spirit of resilience, that motivation to just work on ourselves. And in the long run, we'll also be skeptical to positive criticism, where someone criticizes our work and we're just like, this person hates me, and maybe they're just giving an honest feedback that we can work on to improve ourselves. So if we quit, we rob ourselves of that chance of learning from the mistakes we make. And the number 3 reason why we should never quit our passion is that quitting prevents us from networking. Because if I'm pursuing my passion, I'll most likely find people, like-minded individuals, that we can work together and become better people. But if we quit, we are saying, I don't want to know any people in my art, in my passion. I don't really care. I just I'm just done with this. And instead, if we can just try and persist with our passion, we'll have chance to meet new people that will inspire us, that will motivate us. For example, if I'm interested in photography, instead of quitting my hobby, maybe because of 1 or 2 reasons, I can try and find like-minded individuals, maybe attend photography events and meet other people, so that they can motivate me to the point that even though I wanted to quit, I'll be like, no, let me continue, because I've learned something from this person that is really interesting and that can help me in my photography journey. So if we quit, we will never meet other people in our area, in our passion area, that can help us to improve ourselves, that can help us to just become better at what we are doing. And the number 4 reason why we should never quit our passion is that we are basically robbing ourselves of long-term success. Because buddies, imagine, like, good things take time. There's nothing good that will work over time. And whenever we quit, we are trying to say, I want things to work immediately. I want things to work overnight. And we really rob ourselves of that long-term success. I want you to imagine someone like the late Steve Jobs and all the achievements he had. Do you think that if he had quit, he would have reached where he was? There were many instances where he would have quit. For instance, when he was ousted out of Apple, a company that he had co-founded. After that, he founded a company known as Next that was experiencing many challenges. And at that point, if he had quitted, do you think he would have left the legacy that he has today? Like, we all know, when you hear Steve Jobs, you're like, like, that's a genius. That's a tech guru, if he had quit, we will never know about him. We'll just be like, he will just be like another person that quit. So quitting prevents us from that long-term success, from enjoying the benefits. For example, I began this podcasting in February, and now, right where I am right now, if I'm to depend on the success that the podcast has made, I'll be like, no, let me quit this thing. Maybe I should be doing something else, without realizing that maybe 10 years from now, this podcast will be hitting and people will be like, yo, everybody knows my name, everybody knows the podcast. So quitting is not the way, because we are robbing ourselves of that long-term success. And as long as you know what you're doing, you believe in what you're doing, you're passionate about what you're doing, success is inevitable. And as long as we learn from mistakes and we improve ourselves daily, success is inevitable. So we should never quit, because we are robbing ourselves of that long-term success, of that long-term enjoyment. And the final reason why we should never quit our passions is because we can always take a break. Yeah. I know, like, when someone is on the brink, is it brick or brink, whatever, of quitting, they'll be like, nothing can change my mind. I just want to get done with this. I just want to move on and do something else. But have you thought about taking a break? Maybe sometimes we just need a break. We don't really need to quit. And taking breaks is really important, especially in everything that we do, especially if you are if you are an independent person. I mean, like, your passion, you're exploring it alone, you don't have a team or anything. Taking a break is important because it helps us to rejuvenate, to recollect our minds. And during the break, we can do some things that can help with our personal growth, that can help us we can do some reflection to think, is this really my passion? Is this really what I want to pursue? Am I really interested in pursuing this thing? And in the long run, we'll find that taking breaks will help us to come back stronger, come back better and more improved, with more motivation to do what we love. So buddies, the top 5 reasons why we should never quit is that quitting prevents us from personal growth, quitting prevents us from learning from mistakes, quitting prevents us from networking, quitting prevents us from long-term success, and that we can always take a break. And now that we know why we should never quit, I have an activity that we can engage in for our passion, and I'll name it passion journaling, because it's just journaling to internalize and to accept and to appreciate our passion. And the activity requires a notebook. I hope you still have your gratitude journals. And the activity is basically writing 3 things we are grateful for or we appreciate about our passion. They can be anything. They can be as diverse as possible. And then the second step is reflecting on those on the things we've written, and thinking about the benefits they have brought, where you can improve and things like that. And then the last step of the activity is engaging in weekly reviews, where we review the entries we've made and just try and assess where we are concerning our passion. I believe this activity will help us to appreciate our passion more and to explore it deeper. And I would like to thank you so much for tuning in until the end. And I just want to send an apology to all my loyal listeners for going for a break without letting you know. And I promise that from now onwards, I'll always let you know about. I'll always let you know when I take a break. And I want to wish you a lovely week filled with love and gratitude. And if you don't mind, if you found value in this video, consider subscribing, consider liking, and I'll see you next week. And until then, bye bye.